Good morning. Ira Epstein of Lynn& Associates with your morning flash update for this Tuesday, the 28th of March, 2017, about 9:20 a.m., and this is Central Daylight Time. All right, wild action already in the NASDAQ. I'd be keeping my eyes on this. It went from the highs down to the lows, back up into the mid 5380s, and now it's coming down again. Now, we've had a series of government reports, and we've had the conference board, and it came out stellar, 125.6 versus an expected 113.5. They even revised the prior month up to 116.1 from 114.8. Expectations, 113.8 from a prior month of only 103.9, and that was revised from 102.4. Then we get to the Fed manufacturing, and this was a very good number. Take a look at the employees, 20 versus 10, and you can look at other prices here, and you see that almost in the vast majority of categories, it looks good. This is a good report that we're seeing in that particular market. Then the Case-Shiller came out. Home prices are going up so much, I don't know how new home buyers can afford them. That's just telling you the way it is. And yet we're getting into the spring. The supply is dwindling, and that means prices probably are going to surge even more. These are the best prices we've seen in many years. If you take a look, you're up 0.2 versus the prior month. 20 metro area pro price for January up 5.7% from the year ago month. They were only expected up 5.5. The energy markets are now saying that Libya, it's one of the reasons you're getting the bounce in crude oil this morning, that the militia has shut off part of the crude oil around the country, about 250,000 barrels a day. And the UK is going to deliver tomorrow, the word is tomorrow, the Article 50 that starts the formal 2-year process of Brexit. It's more symbolic than anything else. So in crude, you're getting that bit of a bounce here. Keep your eye on the gasoline. As you know, I've been saying this is the time of year when you normally get that seasonal bottom coming in. Bonds and notes still getting a bit of a bid. We have a conference coming up from Paul Ryan, and the president's signing a number of executive orders today. But more important, what the president seems to be doing is reaching across the aisle to moderate Democrats that he thinks he can bring in, slapping across the face some of these Republicans that gave him a real hard time, and he's got to do that. He's also got to do it not just for his own party. He needs to get certain Democrats on board, and I think there's a number that he could get done. If he can get that done, we can see more reforms. The problem still lies that a lot of reports are coming out all the time that I'm reading about a recession possible in America due to the fact that we've got to where we're at over the past 7-8 years. And, you know, that's the end of a cycle normally here. So I'd be keeping my eye on that. In the grain market, a bit of a rally today. Wheat went right to an important resistance point at 425 3/4 this morning, but you are getting a little bit of a bounce. And remember, at the end of this week, we have an all-important grain report, so starting probably tomorrow, you'll get some evening up. While the copper markets had a bit of a rally, it did head up towards some key numbers here. We'll see if they hold up. And the silver continues to gain on the gold. Now, let's talk about some of what I offer to you. You know, one of the things I do in this report is I highlight the morning, but as you know, in my afternoons, I talk the markets, and I go through Bollinger Bands. I don't cover window envelopes, which are profit-taking tools in the market. I don't cover with you how they all tie together with moving averages, and that is going to be key. And these are the numbers you're seeing of the window envelopes. But let me tell you what I think I can do. Give me a couple of weeks, and I can teach you the methodology that I have. I used to teach lots of money for this methodology, a lot. I redid the course. I redo the course every 5 years, totally. I mean, just completely do it, throw lots of new thoughts that I learn all the time, and I keep adding things, like I'm going to be adding to the ideas of libraries coming up for not only what I teach, but what about pivot point analysis, relative strength, things of that nature. Swing lines, they're all going to be in there. So what I was saying is these courses, if you go online, you can buy them for $1,000, $1,500. My course, no. I used to price it in the $500 range, then I dropped it down to the $200-$300 range. But for a limited time, I've redone the course. It's all online. I did the course recently. I did it for a Christmas release. We're now about 3 months later, and I'm gradually taking the price back into the hundreds area. Right now, $89.95. Now, let me tell you what you get. You get 30 days of my research, including my morning subscriber video, where I enhance what you're learning. There's 54 videos in the course. You follow what I do in the videos. I give you charting software. It's got all the data that you need. You go back, you do the same exact thing at that time frame. Then I bring you up to date in the morning with current, right now, what's going on. So let's assume you're learning swing lines. I walk you through the swing lines. Let's assume you're now to the point of Bollinger Bands. I walk you through and I mention what those are doing. Then you can always call me. I'll answer your questions. You go from there. The course, $89.95, and if you add Ira 15 to it, $74.95. No shipping, no handling. The course will include a $100 package of software. It's going to include $60 of my research. That's what it runs every 30 days. The whole course wrapped up, $74.95 if you type in Ira 15. Here's how you do it. If you're watching me on YouTube, click right up here. It'll take you right to the page, and there's also an FAQ section on it. It'll answer all the questions, or most of them, that we get from the people. We keep adding to it, and people say it really answers what they need, how the course works, how it operates. You can also call us at 866-973-2077. And what will happen then is my staff can answer your questions and take your order right over the phone. Or you can go to www.iraepstein.com. Under the word education, just click on, you'll see the page, go to purchase the course. It'll answer everything. There's a short video from me there too, explaining how it works, what the benefits are, and you will learn Bollinger Bands, window envelopes, the swing lines, a number of different moving averages, not just the ones you see here. There's much more to it. The importance of inside days, outside days, how to work with them, all the different things I work, and slow stochastics, both regular and when it embeds, the importance. And of course, you get my twice daily updates, my oral updates, everything else. Again, how you get it, 866-973-2077, or go to our website. Of course, you can always click right up here. I'm Ira. Take advantage of this because this offer is going to go away. You take care.